this week's episode of Hotter Than Health. My name is Eliza Gelman, and whoa, what a year. I know it's not New Year's, it's only December 6th. It is a ripe 7 a.m. I just got off the treadmill. Either way, went to bed super late last night and to get some things done. And ended up not getting to bed till 11. And if you know me, that means, like, is she doing drugs? Is there hardcore drug involvement? Nope. No drugs were had. Hello. But I knew that if I didn't wake up this morning and get some type of movement in, then I would be tired all day. I don't regret that at all. I feel great. I sound a little nasally, but such is life. And we have a holistic girly wellness gift giving episode today. And quick recap from last week, we talked about caffeine, how to make it more efficient for you, and how to incorporate caffeine practices into your life. I know that you might be thinking, oh, overthinking it. Well, depending... I don't know about you, but all I hear, the number one complaint or the number one issue that people have as a whole is their fatigue, they're tired, their energy levels. And this is an absolute hack. Highly recommend if you are someone who struggles with sleep, if you are someone who has low energy or fluctuating energy throughout the day, go listen to last week's episode. It is brief, it is to the point, and it breaks down examples and concise practices that will help. I also wanted to mention one thing. Hotter Than Health is going to be taking a break for the next 3 episodes, which, by the way, fun fact, I think this is the first time, and I read this in a group chat from all my girlfriends from like high school, middle school, and I don't know if it's true. I have not fact checked this. I'm sorry, I have fact checked this, but not the first part. This is the first time in almost 800 years. Again, don't check the 800. It could be like 3 years. I have no idea. That there have been 5 Fridays and 5 Saturdays in December, meaning it's a long month, and we've got a lot planned. This episode is going to come out on the 7th, and the next episode that Hotter Than Health will have, which will be episode 250, will come out in January. I'm taking a break. This is the longest we've gone without an episode since, I don't know, in 5 years. And we have, I'll be going on a bit of a vacation. We've got a big old trip planned. I will tell you more about it. We're going to be flying to Indonesia by way of Sydney on Friday afternoon. And that's what I want to prioritize right now. I want to prioritize this time in my life where I'm able to do that because I know it is a big fat luxury and we're very excited. Then we come back and it's Christmas time. Or it's holiday time and family time, all that good stuff. Today, we're talking about gifts for the holistic or wellness person in your life. I tried to have some that were male and female for family. I have some for people who are into fitness. There's different levels. And I'll let you know before each item what level this might fall into and who this might be a great gift for. There's not any affiliate links. Well, I'll talk about a couple that I do have affiliate links to, but only because I absolutely use them. And if you've followed me for any extended period of time, you know that I actually use these products on a daily basis. I'm currently using one right now. The first one, and I'm not saying it to get it out of the way, but I'm saying it because I do think that even when I went to go visit people for Thanksgiving, meeting all these new people, I always travel. Oh, by the way, we are beginning. I always travel with my greens juice powder, and typically I travel with the travel packs from Organifi. And what I'll do is if I have a 4-day trip and I'll be there for 4 mornings, I'll bring 2 packets and I'll do half a packet a day. And if I'm sharing those packets, then I'll bring more, obviously. The greatest thing about these travel packets is that it keeps me on my routine and it helps me stay incredibly regular when I'm traveling. You're remineralizing after you sleep. You've been sleeping for 8 hours and you're waking up, and instead of the first thing we go to being coffee, the first thing I go to is my hydration and my greens juice. Could not recommend it more. I love the green apple flavor. You can get 20% off and use any of their products. I'm recommending the greens because I do think that as a gift, this is the safest. It is it's the gift that people don't want to necessarily get themselves, but if they have it, they will incorporate it into their morning routine. We see everyone doing it with all of these different brands. Organifi just happens to be the one that I am in love with. Organifi, you can use the code HTH for 20% off. Highly recommend the greens powder with the green apple flavor, or the just the canister. That's what I use. And then the other products for Organifi would be like the magnesium. Love the magnesium. You could do protein powder. You could do the collagen, so you can put it in your coffee or your smoothie or your yogurt or your whatever, your water, and it just dissolves super, super easily. But truly, you cannot go wrong with any of their products. Great for hormone balancing, great for people who want to have a little nighttime elixir that is sweet and chocolatey, but they want to stay healthy. So, Organifi, that is my number one. I think that is a gift that could be for the super, super wellness girly or person, or someone who's just entering into their wellness space. The next one, again, I don't get a kickback from this, but I will try and find a discount code. You can always message them and say Hotter Than Health sent you, but there used to be a discount code. You could try HTH10 or HTH20. Again, I just don't know. But this is for someone who is really, maybe they're already into the non-toxic lifestyle. They like the holistic vibe. Maybe they use cleaning products, and they're 80/20. They're doing their best, but they still like to have a little fun, live their life. This is something that if you're going to spend, this isn't like a stocking stuffer. It's a little more than that, but this is for someone who's dipped their toe. They would appreciate having the lifestyle component of wellness incorporated. And this is the VitaClean shower head. I can't express the joy that I get from a shower. And I will say the shower is like my favorite part of the day. I stay in way too long. I know, so sue me. I understand water is scarce. It's a luxury. But God, if this product had not come into my life, I cannot imagine my showers without it. I use the vitamin C VitaClean shower head. It comes with 3 different filters, so it's not something that you have to change every single month. I think it's every 3 months. I haven't done it yet, but I probably should soon. But maybe in a month or two, anyways, the VitaClean shower head. It is a spa in your shower. It takes out so much of the harsh minerals that can be damaging to your skin and hair. So if you know someone who's really into their hair, really into skin, wanting to heal themselves from the inside out, taking out a lot of the harsh heavy metals and sediments and hard water aspects of their shower water, this is the gift. You get it. And the great thing is that honestly, it takes 15 seconds to install. So it's not the kind of gift where you're giving someone the gift of more work. That's not the case here. You open it up. There's literally one shower head. You can take off the shower head you have now, and it comes with 3 months of filters. So you're not also saying, oh, okay, well, now you have to go buy these things all the time. But I do think that getting that plus another pack of filters so that they don't have to think about it for like a full year would be ideal. It's the VitaClean shower head. I use the vitamin C one. There are other options, but my shower, it has this tiny background scent of citrus, almost this orangey citrus, and I absolutely love it. It is the softest water. It is, but not in the way that makes your skin feel gross. It is the smoothest shower experience. My skin, my hair, everything has been feeling amazing. And I can tell you, it's changed my shower experience. A next would be along the same lines as the same person you would get the shower head for. And this is non toxic cookware. There are so many brands out there. I'm not going to give a bunch of plugs because some of the non toxic brands out there say they're non toxic. I would do your research, but there are so many different brands of non toxic cookware. If you just Google or Pinterest or Instagram non toxic cookware, there's this one big pan that shows up, and everyone has been loving it. Everyone's really been into it. I think that if you take proper care of it, then it can last a long time. But the non-toxic cookware, you could get non-toxic if you're on slightly more of a budget and you have a wellness thing, a wellness secret Santa, or someone you want to put in a stocking stuffer. You could do non-toxic silicone spoons and tongs, or really cool accessories that are non-toxic for the kitchen for someone who loves to cook healthy meals. And having that non-toxic cookware giant pan would be such a great gift for someone, because again, these are things that people, the whole point is to get something someone they wouldn't necessarily get themselves. This is the gift for the person who has everything but loves wellness. Ooh, next one. This was because I got this as a gift almost 8 years ago. I still use it constantly. Well, 7, excuse me. It's the Le Creuset French press. This is only if you think that person will use it. If they already use a French press, or they're interested, or they've said, oh, it's chic, oh, it's aesthetic. They're not incredibly expensive, but they are sturdy, they are stable, they're gorgeous, they're classic, they're timeless. You cannot go wrong with a Le Creuset French press. And if you want to make it extra cute, you can get them 2 of those clear aesthetic coffee mugs. You can get them some fancy cinnamon, and then a nice bag of organic coffee. And that's like your gift theme of the year. I love having a theme for gifts. And then the next one is clean body oil. A few years ago, as you all remember, when I was living in Charleston, I was living in the casita with my girlfriends Hannah and Liza, and they always use this brand called Everyday Oil, and it was the most divine scent. And they always said how luxurious it made their skin feel, how smooth, how hydrated. The smell was this beautiful, not even earthy, but it was this bright citrusy, but you could tell it wasn't synthetic smell. It was amazing. Highly recommend. It's called Everyday Oil. If you have a stocking stuffer, they have these tiny travel pack or travel sizes if you want to try it out. Because again, it's a larger bottle. You don't want to get it, think you're going to hate it. I would try a sample size, get a few of them. You will love it. Oh my God, the Everyday Oil. This is for anyone who is, especially with it being cold out, we want to oil up our skin, lube ourselves up like dolphins. The next one is something that, if you know someone who's really into yoga, but also really chic and just like a cool person. My sister got me this book forever ago because she thought I was a cool person. I thought that was hilarious. And it ended up being one of the coolest gifts ever. And I have it propped open on this acrylic. Oh, well, okay, let's get to it. It is called Yogasm. It's a giant coffee table book, and sometimes when you look at coffee table books on Amazon, or if you're trying to buy one, they're smaller. But I want something that has some meat to it. A big coffee table book. Something that you can work around and make as the base of a table or a base of a coffee table. This is called Yogasm, and it has a bunch of nude men and women, but beautiful nude black and white photography doing yoga poses. But the shadowing is in such a way that it's not like you're looking directly into someone's labia, but there are nipples and there's butts. And it's a really, really gorgeous, and I'll turn it to a different page every couple of days. It's up on this acrylic coffee table book stand as soon as you walk into my apartment, and it's a whole vibe. It looks great. And this is someone who is artistic. You want to get a really cool gift for it. It's pricier. I want to say it's closer to $70, but coffee table books, it's a statement piece, and I've had it out and visible for like 4 years. You look at it and you want it out. We're going to go through just a couple of more And of course, you can always do fitness wear or athletic clothing. You can do aloe. You can do Lululemon. You can do all these things. But you know that. You know that. I wanted to give you some thoughts of unique gifts that are for the wellness person that you're not going to see on everybody else's list. Of course, there's non toxic candles, but something if you want to make more of an investment in something would be a ClassPass gift card or a gift card to like a sick yoga studio nearby. If you know that this person does not like crunchy granola and they want something more chic, then find a nicer yoga studio and buy them a few classes or give them a class pass so they can choose themselves. It might be more of an investment to do a 10 pack. It might be a couple $100s, but that would be, a bigger gift. And that's for someone who's interested in yoga but doesn't typically get, or any fitness classes, but that wouldn't typically get it themselves. And they don't expire for a year. So even if they wanted to go once a month or every other month, they could absolutely do that. Two more. This goes along the lines of this would be for, let's say you're listening to this, and if you're a girl who has been hinting at, elevating your non-toxic lifestyle, you want to you're already really healthy and maybe you're a little dramatic and extra like I am with wellness. I am the most low maintenance person until it comes to wellness. And then I'll do the most random shit that you would never think of, like, oh, colonics, shower head filters. Anyways, one gift that would be phenomenal to ask for from your partner or your dad, and you'll see what I mean later, or someone who's very near and dear to you, who spends a lot of time with you in your living space. This is a kitchen or bathroom water filter. Before you say, "Oh my gosh, what is it with her and plumbing?" I'm telling you, the water you drink, the water you cook with, the water you wash your hands with, you fill up in your pots, you do all this stuff with, you wash your face, you brush your teeth. This adds up. And I couldn't be more pleased with my purchase. It also took all of 10 minutes for someone else. I had I had my bonus mom's husband come install it for me. I spent $60 on I believe it was a water drop water filter. And I said, please, 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 dear God, come help me set this up. I thought I could do it. I couldn't. This is a labor of love. It took him, I believe, less than 10 minutes. And it comes with directions. They make it look really easy. It just wasn't for me. I'm sure if you YouTube it, you could absolutely figure it out. But this is a gift you would give someone while either this person is so good at setting up IKEA furniture and they are really great at those kinds of processes. They have an engineer mind. Great. If that is not this person, ensure that if you get this gift and you get a $60 water filter, again, mine was $60 on Amazon, came the next day. I'm obsessed with it. It is the greatest thing ever. You can tell you switch it to cold, switch the faucet to cold and you use it. When you switch it to warm, it turns off, so you're not using it constantly. If you get this for a person, do not be the kind of person who gets, because I've done this and I felt like a total asshole afterwards. You get them a gift and then it's more work. Like, oh, I have to keep this. Oh, you got me an entire garden bed and I don't want to garden. Like, I don't garden. I mean, I want to, but I'm talking about for someone else. Don't get a gift that requires tons of work. If you're going to get the shower head, if you're going to get the water filter, ensure that you're going to also say in that card, hey, I got you this gift. I hope you enjoy it. Clean water for all. I will set it up for you by tomorrow or today. Do it this afternoon. Don't make it a thing for them to worry about. The gift is the convenience. Because that's 90% of the reason why people don't get these gifts for themselves anyways, because they don't want to install it. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I promise you. Because that was my mindset. As soon as I knew I had someone who could help me put it in, I was like, order. This is today's episode. I wanted to give a list of holiday gifts for people on your list who had stocking stuffers. Maybe this person is more accessory to your life, but an obligatory gift. You could still get the greens juice. You could get them that Le Creuset French press. You can get them a non-toxic candle. All of these are within the range of $30 to $100. And I know that adds up. I'm not saying that you have to go spend an arm and a leg, but if there is someone you want to invest in and you know they've been investing in themselves with their wellness, this is definitely the master list for all of those people. I'm very excited for this. Am I getting any of these this year for people other than the Organifi Greens travel packets? I'm definitely giving those out. And I use my own code for that as well. 20% HTH. What else am I getting for people? Who knows? This year we kind of went rogue. We're really just getting this trip for each other, and then I'm getting some people clothes, and there's babies involved. I'm not going to get babies a coffee table book. Like, here, I got you a coffee table book with all these naked men in it. Enjoy, Belle. But I hope that this has been pleasant, joyful, and helpful in any way. This has been such a wild year. Could not be more grateful that the podcast is still around. You all are still listening, and the community is still building and strong. Please let me know how you like this episode. Rate us 5 stars. That can be your Christmas gift to me, and I will continue to put out episodes, and that'll be the Christmas gift for you. And we will enter into 2024 with episode 250. Like us on and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a 5-star review, and that would really mean the world. It would truly mean the world. It takes 2 seconds. It's a little purple app on your phone. Scroll down, hit 5 stars, and write a review. I hope everyone has an amazing holiday. Truly, I hope you have the moments that you look back and say, wow, look how far we've come. Or, wow, look at all we have in front of us. So much gratitude for this year, for these people, for my career, for my family, for my health, and for all of us to continue to move forward in a way that makes every day worth living. That is so cheesy, but I really do believe that there are moments in every day where there are moments in every single day where we can make someone else's day or make our own day a little better. Stay in the mindset, keep moving, keep hydrating. Hope you have great conference calls all holiday season, and we will talk to you in 2024.